Hey, everybody. Hey, guys. Special edition of, well, I was going to say Friday Freestyle, but it's Freestyle special edition on a Thursday. We're going to be talking about, let's see, what are we going to talk about? Professor X and Doctor Strange 2, maybe some Batman news. We're going to maybe fan cast the X-Men MCU movie. Hopefully, everybody out there can join us, draw along, talk with us. It's going to be a great time. Freestyle starts right now, everybody. Let's get this thing going. Hey, here we go.
All right. Let me move my camera. There we go. All right.
I like how, since we're like a lot of us, like me and Jarrell, are suffering from allergies. We're like, hey, then when the bumper goes, we're not gonna be able to breathe.
Yeah,
it's my eyes. It's my eyes. They're like so dry.
It's bad today.
But anyway, it's Thursday freestyle. So that
Thursday freestyle. So we want to change it up because everybody wants to go out. They want to go to clubbing on Friday. You know, whatever. It's all good. But yeah, I think we've got. I'm still a guest on here because I haven't figured all this out and I haven't been able to do it. But we'll have the link into the studio. You guys come in. Like I posted on mine. I also posted on Instagram. You guys are welcome to come in here. You're welcome to show your art. If you want critique, there's free chicken. You know, you definitely get any critique. Vic's,
I want some free chicken.
Yeah.
Anybody? Carol's great. So you guys jump in. Batman was great. So Brian just said Batman was great in the comment. Now listen, that goes to my number one rule about this video today. If anyone ruins Batman for me, I will use skills that I've attained in 16 years of the military, and I will find you. I have a very specific set of skills, and they're not good at tracking, but I'm pretty good at tracking.
I know how to Google.
Yeah, I know how to Google your last name.
Google Maps.
No, it's weird. Like I was so not looking forward to this Batman from the very beginning. You know, I was like, I don't like the suit, I don't like the car, I don't like the vibe. I think he's too small. Then I heard he wasn't working out. I'm like, it's Batman, you got to work out. What are you talking about? And the last month and a half, I dared to hope, and now I'm actually looking forward to it. And I don't know, we'll see.
So what made you a bat lever?
A bat lever?
A bat lever. I was gonna say believer, but you know that's not it. Bat lever.
I guess it was the last trailer.
Yeah.
Really felt right. Even though I really don't want to watch anymore. I don't want any more backstory. I don't want any more of the same villains. You know, this is the fourth iteration of Catwoman. This is, you know, the second technically third iteration of the Penguin. You know, like at some point, Batman's like Spider-Man. There's so many different opportunities to get different characters. That's what I always liked about the Spider-Man movies. They tend to go to different villains a little bit. Maybe I'm crazy, but I think they've gone almost new villains every time.
Except for the recent one.
Yeah, I think you had the Hobgoblin. You had Hobgoblin in 2, and then they went back. But I mean, they brought him back. You know, that's fine. It's the same character.
Well, I think this time around, I think from what I read, they tried to really make it more of a detective type thing. Somebody described it as like
greatest detective or whatever.
It was like 7 with Batman in it. That's what I heard. But
7 with Batman. See, that might be a little bit of a
stretch.
Spoiler. And I will be going to your house soon, so you may die.
If you're not busy, jump on with us.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're out of your like little.
The link should be so check your link.
Yeah, Brian, the link's at the top.
Yeah, jump in. If you're not seeing the link, let us know. It may not be going to Facebook, but it should be. But yeah, what I mean. Okay, so we can go on about Batman forever. Obviously, I think he said something that was really funny and weird to me the other. He didn't say it to me. He said it to everybody. I heard it, right? So he said something about how Batman. What was it when he puts on the suit? He acts it's like an excuse to be like a crazy person or something. It's like I was like, I don't. It was almost like he was. It was almost like I could see it really working, as far as on screen, but the way he understood it didn't seem like it was right. You know what I mean? It was like, do you understand that Batman is a crazy person? Do you understand this? Like, this is the concept that a lot of people are missing. Batman is a crazy person, and if he kills people, he will kill everyone. It's a big deal.
Are you talking about Patterson? Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and hear what he.
Oh, I thought. All right, I tried to post the link again. You guys, let me know if you see it because it's telling us it's posted.
Okay. You mean it's posted in the chat? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yep. I think I see it. Hopefully everybody will come in here. Let's see. So you're saying that Patterson said that, right? You saw an interview, Joe, with Patterson, and he said that. Hello.
Sorry. Yeah. So
okay.
one, I just got my dinner. Sorry. So. And then Charles said, "I see a Crunk issue in the background."
Yeah.
This is an incredibly good, really funny comic, and I'm so glad that I think I was at Charles' table, and he was all like, "Hey, I got this other comic book. I can't remember exactly how the conversation went," and I was just like, "All right, I'll pick that up too. Whatever." I was just buying everything. I was like, "Whatever." And it was hilarious. It was so amazing.
And it's well drawn too. It's very well drawn.
It's really funny. You know what? We'll just go ahead and I'll do the whole. I got Essence on here too. I went ahead and packed up my whole section. I got Essence going. I got all of them. Anyway, it's what's fun about this is that you've got the cover, and when you open it up, it's the same artwork. It's the same style. It feels very cohesive. And it tells a really great story. The artwork is phenomenal. It'd be like some of the great, the animation you see on some like HBO Max animation right now. So very cool. No, I dig it. I really enjoyed it, and it was a surprise hit. I was like, wow, I really, really like that. There's a how to describe it. There's a genie that comes out, and he's like, "You thought I was going to come out?" I think he says something about like come out of the closet, but he's not like coming out of the closet. It was really fun. Anyway, that being said, I really enjoyed it. I could probably go on and on. We got Borbane back there, the original inks, and then I got if you see, also got that beautiful poster in the background also. So very nice. And then, of course, you got my amazing artwork. Best artist in the history of mankind who has never really sold all that work. But I love it. I love it. It's just a hobby for me. That this is the real business. Anywho, you guys, what are we talking about? Let's go.
I think we got a little sidetracked there, but it's okay. I love.
It looks like people are having problems with the link.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it seems like it is.
Let's see. I see. Should we just post it it is in the comments, Phil. Should I go to? Is it posted on Facebook too? Let me check.
Well, that's what.
Gerald, are you on? Because like mine says it's giving me problems right now. I think it's my computer.
Oh, really?
So
you want me to?
I don't want to close it down and then we lose the stream because it's telling me to wait. So I think if I leave, I should be.
Oh, it says On just said that I think some people are watching from your page, Vic. I don't know if that makes a difference. It's not,
I don't know. No, I'm just what I'm having is a computer problem right now. That's all I was like.
Oh, you are okay. What would you like me to do?
But you're in, right? I don't know. Let me.
Well, I guess I can. Uh-oh.
Let me see. Because mine's not responding at all. On's in the background and mine's not responding at all.
Let me see if I can copy this.
Oh, I see her. Okay, let me get her in. There we go. On. Hey!
Did it work? Did it work? Oh, okay, it's working. All right.
I was gonna say. Oh, good. I can lunch.
There you go. You're eating.
Everybody's eating. I need to go eat. Where's my food? I'm waiting for my chicken, Vic. Where's the chicken? I heard something about chicken. So
I said free chicken. It's a metaphor for you get free,
Oh, I guess
Work.
I'm literal. I'm very
Not
literal. I'm waiting for my chicken. So,
like-
all right. Now Vic I think went to go get some food when he's gonna reboot his computer and get some
figure
food.
this thing out.
Well,
All right. And what I'm noticing though is a lot of people are have watched the movie already.
I think it got released in Asia early. I don't know how it is in Hawaii, but
It's out, but
yeah.
I haven't gone out to watch movies, so I'm behind.
Well, I see you're out of that shed that you were in earlier, where you were being held hostage in. We're glad that you got out. I see somebody rescued you.
So we had the bear right there.
Yeah, we got the bear.
And
the
the
bear
Tasmanian devil.
Well, I'm just glad there's not stacks of chairs behind you, and I forgot what other.
I feel so bad.
It's okay.
It was a basketball hoop.
A basketball hoop. That's right.
Hey, we're having a lot of chats. Can we pull the chats into like the main video feed so everyone can see?
Let me see.
I'm over here just.
The only one I have is this one.
Yeah.
That's the only one we have. We can't pull it into the.
We can make it off the. I think we can. What?
Right?
Let's see.
So
Just so you guys.
Oh, you want to use the overlay just so people?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
There we go.
All right.
I don't know
why. There are no chats in there yet?
So we've had quite a bit of chats, but
so once they start chatting right now, they'll pop up right there.
Okay.
yeah.
All
So populate the chat, make it happen, bring in the chat collections, and it's weird that they bring us over to the left and then our names are cut off. It's so annoying. Oh, you know why?
It's an overlay. There's an overlay.
The overlay graphic. You know what that overlay graphic we've learned? We need to put it on the top left and not use the border so much because it covers up all the text.
Oh, here, let's go back to that graphic and just see if we can go minimal this time.
With tons of people in the live show? No, you just come on in, baby. There's no lag. It's just don't worry about it. Come on in. So much stuff going on. We got all kinds of things going on. A lot of fun, talking to a lot of artists. Roy just sent us a beautiful layout for the magazine comic.
Don't spoil it.
I'm not spoiling anything. Man, Roy's doing some great work for us. He's going to be doing that, and so the layout looks great. Now put it over my face. You're not a very nice guy. I'm just saying.
Put it over.
So there's talking about the new Comics Cast logo. Put it over my face. Yeah, we got a lot of things going on with talking to future artists and IP owners. We got the financial side, getting the business up and running. So like legitimately. So a lot of things are moving and shaking, and it's just fun to come on and just talk to guys that are in the community and just kind of chill out. Like we're in Hawaii and just doing it.
Oh,
Brian,
what?
What's up, man?
Oh my god, so low key right now, buddy. Usually like ready to go.
Oh, where'd he go?
Oh, no, he was like, no, I'm not on.
He was
Come
ready
on.
to go.
I think you scared him away. We'll get him back.
Okay, next week join in with us. That'd be great. I'd like to see where you're at with your Kickstarter stuff. Is that the next one? I've been looking at so many Kickstarters today. It's crazy. It's crazy how like some are just insane. Like you can almost do like a research study on like how it looks and how it's laid out, and almost that very first image. I can almost tell by the first image alone if it's going to be over $1,000, and if it's probably over, well over its goal. Like it's pretty crazy. Like I'd love to get people on here at some point who really just crushed a Kickstarter, and it was like, this is what we did. You know what I mean? Like this is kind of where we saw the reason for our spike. All right, are we good? You want to hang out? I think your audio's off.
I think he's just trying to get situated. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to turn. Dude, I'm fucking pissed.
There it is. You're having a boomer moment, man. You're like my age, and we're not doing so well.
Now I can't get this motherfucker to.
Hey.
Wow.
It's not. Well, I guess it's freestyle.
Welcome to the show, Brian. he brought the
Hey, Brian's on every show. I think he's in our intro, so he's always with us in spirit.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I can't see myself. Like I don't. So I hope I'm centered. Whatever.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, you're good, buddy. What's going on? What you got going on?
I'm working on this.
I'll slow you out there, Brian. Hold on a second. Let me slow you. Let's slow you out real quick.
Oh.
Can you turn it back around the other side so you can see?
We got you soloed. You're good. We just want to solo you.
Oh, well, it's like this is the sketch part of it.
Oh, okay.
I can't.
And this is me inking it up.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
Yeah, killer.
But this is for that. This is for that television show thing I'm working on.
The television show? What is the television show you're working on?
Yeah, so there's a guy that's making. Did you guys watch Hawkeye?
Yep.
All right, you know the guy that played Ivan of the Tracksuit Mafia?
Yes.
Was he the guy that got killed? Spoiler.
I don't know.
I didn't watch Hawkeye. I'm not planning on. So.
The big Russian guy.
The big Russian guy. I remember the scrawny Russian
Yeah,
guy.
he was like, if you had to pick a main one, he was like their main tracksuit guy, I guess you could say.
He was the guy that was beatboxing in the truck.
Oh, that guy. I thought you were talking about the one that Echo kind of had the relationship with. That they
No,
were like,
that guy's like 5'6", dude.
okay.
But no, so the Ivan the actor guy, he's the one putting together this NFT television show. So he's executive producing, he's starring in it. They got the Big Show from wrestling, he's in it.
Oh, wow.
And they have like, it takes place in the future. So they have like this Star Wars type information dump at the beginning, but instead of doing it like in a text crawl, they're going to do it in like a motion comic thing. So I have to draw 9 frames of some of the stuff that they're talking about in that, and then they're going to do all this motion comic stuff. And then when they go, it's going to be comic books and the television show. There's going to be comic books that kind of cover in between some of the episodes, like go into detail and stuff. And I'm supposed to be scheduled to do the covers for those when those come out. But right now I'm doing the artwork for the animated thing that's at the beginning of the episodes.
Hell yeah, man. Congratulations. That's great. I don't know how I missed that, because I see some of your posts and you're like, man, oh man, you got all kind of an what is it? Is it Igor? Edgar?
No, it's Eeyore.
Eeyore, thank you. I'm sitting there like, are you okay, man? Are you good? Because you're usually like the Rock. You know what I mean? You're sort of like, you're the gravity that we all have to sort of be close to.
It's just it's. I'm trying to work through some depression and loneliness, man. So,
all right,
it's weird, but either way. So that's what this is for, and it's
awesome.
They filmed the first, I think, 5 episodes this week. So they called me and said, "Hey, where's my stuff at?" I was like, "Well, dude, I needed some help," and they're like, "Oh, well, here's what you need." So I'm working on this, but I did go see Batman today, and so I know you said no spoilers, and I dare you to come over here, but
fight you.
But it's 3 hours, right? But it needs that much time so that we can watch him put together the mysteries, like it's all the detective shit. Like it's a lot of detective stuff, and it feels good because he has to go, and you don't want to just zip right to the right answer. You know what I mean? Like it would feel very, very phony. So it's fun to watch him follow the breadcrumbs and put shit together.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, like, for me, if you liked the movie The Crow and Seven, like this is a nice blend of The Crow and Seven. If without
not a spoiler. It's not a spoiler. That's good. And I love the fact that it's longer, you know, let the movie breathe and create the character and not.
I haven't read a whole bunch of the Batman, big stories like Court of Owls and stuff like that. So I don't know if any of the stuff that I saw in this movie is like based on any of the source material. But it was cool. So they have characters in here that I heard you say that you're familiar with, like they're in every movie and blah blah blah. But they added some backstory stuff without being origin story. There is some backstory stuff to some of these characters that I was like, oh, well, that's new because I've never seen this person's backstory have this element in it. And now it's almost like it's a different character because of the different ways that you've given me pieces of backstory. It doesn't feel like the same thing.
So
that was really fun.
Question. I asked a question about it. So a two-part question. One, is it a Batman origin story, like a Batman year one, or is it middle?
No, it's Batman year two. It's Batman year two. This is the second year he's been doing it, and there's no him training. There's no, oh man, I got to figure out this mask doesn't fit. Like none of that shit.
So he's a young Batman, but he's Batman. We're not like, oh, how does he put the suit on? So, and
correct. He's been fighting crime for 2 years.
Yeah, that's good.
And,
very cool.
And he's been fighting crime for 2 years. And it's really, man, it was really, really well done. I think it's as close as we'll ever get to a Arkham Knight style. Like, you know how when in Arkham Knight, you got to turn on detective mode and look for clues and shit like that. And he's doing cool stuff like that. And it's set in modern times. Like although it's Batman year two, like there's USB ports, there's electric cars, so it's not like it's set back in the 80s or something like that.
Or that like 70s retro style build design and stuff. Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, so there's none of that. So that, dude, I don't know. I had no idea what I was in store for with that Riddler character. Like you watch the trailers and you see him, duct taping people and stuff. But man, that's a Riddler character that I like. It is the complete polar opposite of Jim Carrey.
Well, that's a good thing.
I'm saying, like, it's. I don't even think that I've seen a Riddler portrayed like this in any of the animated stuff. And they're so confident in this film that they're giving the Penguin like a solo HBO series, like five or six episodes or something of like a Penguin rise to power story.
I didn't even know about that. That sounds pretty neat.
Well, I watch Hot Ones, and Colin Farrell was on Hot Ones today.
Yeah. I heard. I didn't see it. I didn't know that's where it came from, but I did see that post. What's going on, Charles?
Not much. How you doing, Joe? Sorry, I wasn't trying to sidetrack you guys earlier. I just saw it and was just laughing about it.
No, yeah. I just saw it in the back while I was cleaning up some area, and I was like, I'll put that one up because not a lot of people know it. Like everyone knows Essence, but not the other one. So it was like I said, it was a surprise hit for me. I really loved it. I thought it was well drawn and well written, and very cohesive. Like in one comic, I was like, okay, I want to see all of this. Have you done another?
It'll happen in the Kickstarter, but I don't want to come in here and interrupt what you guys are doing. I just wanted to.
No, this is
what we're doing. This is literally what we're doing.
I know. I feel like I'm interjecting. Like I just don't want to interject and interrupt you guys. That's all.
All right.
I just came in to say hi, and I'll let you guys talk for a little bit. And after you guys settle down, then you guys can ask me questions if you guys like. But my thing is I want to try to actually listen to what you guys have to say because it's not all about what I'm doing.
Yeah. What's going on? Do you have any artwork that you're doing right now, or are you
She's always doing artwork. What are you talking about?
Eating right now? Do you have like something on the side?
I am straight up eating, but I do have work. I've been painting. I started painting at covers. That one I cannot show, but I've been taking a little bit of time a day just to draw my own stuff to practice and just work and then prepare for the shows, right? Because I'm planning on going during the summer. But yeah, I can show you guys a bit. But other than that, just busy doing cover works and the interior for a new Kickstarter. This one's a first-time publisher, so he's brand new to the block, but still cool, to work with.
Yeah.
How do I change my
Your
camera?
interiors,
You guys are using a different.
Yeah, we are. We're the
Go to share
interiors. Are
screen.
you doing? Yeah, okay.
Ooh, look at that.
I'm
Are you
doing
when
the
you do
inking.
interiors,
no,
I don't know.
not Joe. We don't want to see
There
Joe.
we go. No, not me.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh. But yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh, wow.
awesome. Oh, I'd love to see when all that hair's going and everything. It's gonna be crazy good.
You know who it is, right? You guys
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that Black Bolt and Medusa?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Black Bolt, Medusa.
Awesome.
Of course,
That's
you guys
incredible.
know I'm an understudy with Mog, so I talked to her and her manager, and then we always have conversation, and especially with her managers, which is her husband. Yeah, we talk about. I just basically asked about like, oh, who are the cool couples in comics, and then he named all the, of course, with the recent Batman, Catwoman, of course, and I was like, too many people done that, Vision and Scarlet Witch. So he dug all the way back, and this is what we get: Medusa, Black Bolt, Polaris, and Hava. Um, who else? Kazar. Have you guys known that Pulp Fiction story? Kazar and Shanna.
Yeah, from the Savage Land.
Almost like Tarzanish. Yeah,
Oh,
Savage Land.
yeah. Wow,
you have to do their cat. Is it Zabu?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
that's what I was told. The cat is
you got to do the cat. That's their kid. So.
Hey, and he stays with the mom apparently.
Yeah.
Forget about
Kazar, right? So, but I wanted to say also, I have, because we're friends, we're buddies, so I get you show up in my notifications. I see you've been doing a lot of studies too of like Neil Adams and
I love how Gerald makes it sound like he hasn't been stalking your Facebook account. It's like we're buddies.
I absolutely am stalking it, man. I am totally stalking it. I'm admitting it. She has some great artwork, and you should check it out because she's like studying. She's doing all these studies of all these masters, like and from different eras and comic. So it's really
and it
really
was
cool.
all from Mock Park's was it recent drawing bit that was the prompt. So I was like, as artists, we always are constantly doing something, some kind of work, and it's kind of hard to, at times, to find time to do your own or study of stuff.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Oh, this is kind of flipped up backwards.
Is that Conan?
Well. This is Conan. No, this is Tarzan.
Oh, that's Tarzan.
From Neil Adams. So I added the cat. The person who bidded on this wanted a cat, an extra cat, because this cat wasn't there before, so I added him or her on there just in case. I don't know why this is like flipped backward like that.
Yeah, it's
very good artwork.
Oh, mirror image. There you go. There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, I still haven't figured out how to turn off the mirror image thing.
Oh, just go to the setting.
Yeah.
And then right underneath all your camera video option, there's a mirror image. Just turn it off the slider. There you go.
Boom. All right. Now my head doesn't
IT support.
I know. I'm still learning this
my
thing.
computer.
The Swamp Thing I already packaged up, so I don't have it out. But this is another guy. Frank Brunner.
Wow.
So I have not grown up with a lot of these guys.
But now you know.
Yeah, so now I know after I studied their work, and I was like, oh, these guys' work are a bitch. I'm sorry. Oh shoot.
No, that's fine. You're good.
But yeah,
wow.
they're painful to make sometimes because of the sheer details that they put into their work. And from what I've known is that they work large, like 16 by 20 and up, and it's a large piece of painting actually. And I only did the pencil, so it's amazing. It's humbling to do these stuff.
Oh wow! I mean, just the fact you're able to do those studies, absolutely insane. It's stunning work. Line control is amazing.
Line control. My recommendation is if you can pick up a fat pencil or where did I put it? A charcoal, a piece of charcoal.
Oh man, I hate charcoal. I hate the
I
grittiness
know.
of it. I mean, it gets everywhere, and I have flashbacks to college where you draw and you do life drawings, and you have like these 20 by 30 life drawing, 20 by 30 inch life drawing posters, like stuff, and then you have to use fixative because of if you don't, it smears everywhere. So, but
that's the thing. Only if you know how to work around that. I wasn't taught or anything. This is pure experimentation. Charcoal, if you lay it down thick, you can use a blender stick. You know, sometimes I use my finger, which is when it gets dirty. Blending stick helps. But once you get that down, it kind of stays. It doesn't exactly smears at all, or else this thing would be a mess already. Another thing with charcoal is that you can use water with it. So I would lay down the charcoal, even a charcoal line, and then I'll run a thin brush with water over it, and it kind of just sticks it down.
Oh,
And
really?
I have I have work from high school that still exists today, and it hasn't smeared out of place. So that's a way to do it.
That's a artist trick right there. I did not know about.
You're learning here, folks. You're learning here. That's great.
And it's just experimentation. I'm not like fully trained or anything. Didn't really go to school for it. So just
she hasn't
playing
seen my
around
artwork before, so
it's all good. I'm learning. I'm still learning. But yeah, that was fun. Other than that, it's like I said, just that interior work and a bunch of covers and trying to prep my portfolio. Newest pieces, actually, I'm keeping this for myself. It's a poison ivy. I should move this over. Yeah.
You can keep that for yourself, but maybe you could get somebody to color it digitally. We could all have it. We could all have the amazing elements of what you just did. That's
I
crazy.
know. I do see a guy right there.
Guy.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna. I have a local friend.
Oh, did I miss something? Why is it pointing at me? I was having issues over here, so I was like, "What?"
We all said you should color that thing. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, I would love to color that.
Yeah, it's a color. It's just a study of my own. I'm doing multiple poison ivy because I'm actually trying to test out a colorist here too. So yeah, I'm down to passing my work around just to get everyone to practice. Not only that is to see what is possible with my line work.
Oh yeah,
so yeah. I'm down for that. Yeah.
It should be. Then your artwork should be easy to color because your pencils are so clean.
Oh, thank you.
It won't take much. The only thing that will happen is like if somebody needs to color it, they'll just have to like do a little bit of cleanup because sometimes the scanners will pick up little smudges and things like that. But yeah, your pencils are clean. That's easy to color.
Full disclosures, my fingerprints is the problem on here. Apparently, I had one guy, actually, Mr. Russ Cassidy. I adore him, but he did a coloring for my work before, and I asked like, please give me feedback. I've never had my work really like
critiqued.
Colored by someone.
Oh, colored.
Before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
All right.
Hey. And then my fingerprints was everywhere, and he was like, "Could you
That's
use a
the
piece of paper or gloves?"
author's signature of authenticity.
Right.
But yeah,
I think Allison's got a great set that she's in right now. That's pretty amazing. That's good stuff.
I got a green screen up. So.
That looks cool though.
Thank you. No, I had fun with it.
I think may have just accidentally shut down.
Oh yeah, I think she did.
There you are.
There you go.
Welcome back.
I'm back.
I was happy I saw you guys were streaming tonight, and I'm like, oh, I gotta jump on.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to do something different, change it up a little bit, do it on Thursdays. First time we got Brian on here, so welcome back. I mean, I'm excited. I feel like Vic, so this is one of the things that I did. So I say it like I did something. I decided to be quiet, and Vic had a lot of ideas for social media. I just said, I'm going to shut up, and whatever Vic wants to do, we'll do for social media. I'll worry about the other stuff. And so he's like, hey, let's change it from Friday to Thursday because everybody wants to go out clubbing or whatever they're doing on a Friday night because COVID is not as scary. So congratulations to them. But yeah, we need to do it on a day where people can get on. So excited.
Yeah, I want to see more faces people can jump on, share what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's always exciting to see everybody's work.
Exactly. Vic, are you doing a live thing right now, or are you just because I know you couldn't show it? Are you working just?
I was. Oh yeah, I didn't bring up my screen.
I don't know if you could be able to show it because it's you've been having some.
No, I should be able to. Let's see here.
I know, Gerald. Are you working on something too?
I am.
I have to basically man the phone. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man. I love it. Yeah, I dig it. That's gonna be really good.
Let's see, where's Gerald's?
I'm trying to figure out exactly what your style is, Vic. Like, I can't seem to quite put my finger on it. It's like it kind of reminds me of.
See, I can't draw anything.
Classic like 90s action cartoon, but not quite.
Since I like so many different styles, I think I just have like a mixture of them now.
Isn't that's the goal, right?
Yeah, it's basically a mutt of different drawing styles. Like I just throw something in from everything I've learned.
That one Spider-Man was really nice.
Oh, thank you.
I really like that one.
You have to shut down your camera again, Vic. It's whenever you engage your work.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Yeah. Yeah, that Spider-Man was pretty sick, and then he added to it, which is even cooler. I just love everything. I think what was it? Vic actually, what was the characters? It was the one from the campaign that's going on right now. What's the
Maracaibo.
Maracaibo, yeah, which has got about 4 days left, and it's a little bit over halfway funded. So if you go to our Comics Cast page, you can run and jump on that link and check it out if you guys are interested. It's very good. It's a fun design, fun characters. I think it'd be a really, really good book. I want to say I'm certain I funded it already. But yeah, it's regrettably we've got about a week and some change left on it, and it doesn't look like it's going to make it unless we do a little kick, move it up. So you guys will.
It's such a fun book. Like when he showed it to us, I was like, I like this book. This is so much fun. Like it appeals to everybody. So anybody watching should go pick it up.
For sure. I love seeing everybody working. I love seeing it. I just love it. I'm too damn lazy to work right now. This is my talk time. I don't want to work right now.
Just everybody's heads down or looking.
I know. It's all right.
Everybody's sidetracked.
Almost done eating, so I can talk to her early. She's
I'm
at least
still listening.
All right. Miss Rena, I'd love for you to come on at any point. Please get your camera up and running. We will have you on every single day of the week whenever we're live and we're bringing people in. It's the only thing of trying to make sure we have our cameras on.
One of the things I was looking at is for Kickstarter, I noticed that some people, they offer a lot of different things, and it's a lot of work to. There was one I was following. It was Izix. He adds a lot. He can keep up with it, but I would never be able to keep up with something like that. I was just looking at some of his stuff because I'm referencing people's Kickstarter to see, and I'm looking at foil covers, all the different little things. I'm just like, I would never be able to keep up with that.
Yeah, it's tricky. That's why I'd love to make sure if we ever, well, let me rephrase. When we run our campaigns, I'm definitely going to be doing a lot of research and talking to people that have succeeded at it. I think what we're looking at doing has got a lot of potential for different tiers, just naturally. So it should be really, really good.
I gotta log out and come right back.
All right. See ya.
All right, sounds good.
I think I can just sense Gerald's like, don't say anymore. You've gone too far.
Just hit me up. I got a few ideas for you. Just hit me up when
all right,
that
well,
time comes.
Don't say
good.
anything else, Gerald. For what?
For what's coming up. So on just to let you know, we have been doing our conversations right now are with digital artists. So our next thing that we're doing will be with traditional artists. So just keep that in the back of your mind. That's as much as I'm going to say about it.
Gerald's going to smack you. He'll reach his hand over. He'll reach his hand over, and it'll end up on your screen and smack you.
Just give me a heads up whenever.
Oh yeah, I'm really looking forward to it because I know we're definitely going to highlight you in the magazine as soon as possible.
Yeah, one of the things because I'm looking at some of the reason I said that about like their Kickstarters is not because I'm saying it's bad what they're doing. It's because like I don't have any of that level of experience, and I don't have that ability to do it. So it's a lot of work. So I have to offer more basic stuff because I don't know how to do all the foil things and all that other stuff, and I haven't even gotten to do any research because I'm so focused on trying to write and work and stuff like that. So I'm looking at it and I'm just like,
That's true. I mean, the artist that you had on your last book, I mean, it was just your book is so good, so clean, and so well produced. The paper was phenomenal. Everything was great about that book series. So it's just a matter of like if you want to add additional little elements to it, standalones.
Yeah, I know there's not a lot of what do you call it? It doesn't matter what you put in there because if a person's going to support it, they're going to support it, and they'll choose something from it. So my thing is to save myself the mayhem. I'm going to try to keep it as simple as possible, so I don't overdo it. So I've seen people where they've done multiple variant covers, but I'm focused on keeping the costs down so that I can produce a good quality product because I print through Print Ninja. So this is for everybody that does it. I'm doing the bulk orders, but for like my 112 page book, it was only I think like $3 a book. So it only cost me about $7,000 to print 2,000 copies.
Dear God.
Hey Vic, can you bring up wait, how much did it cost you?
It cost me about $7,000 to print $8,000 to print 2,000 copies of the volume 1, and that's with the 2 variant covers.
Oh wow.
All right, yeah, nice. Can you bring my screen up full size, Vic? I just want to make sure everyone can see this thing because this is beautiful.
Yeah.
This thing is beautiful. Look at this. Look at that.
Oh,
that was awesome.
I like that.
Whose project is that from?
Oh my gosh! I just what? Kidding me, man. What else are we? No, you can. Yeah, I was gonna bring some other things up, but I'll do it later.
Austin, this is the page you were showing me the other day, isn't it? You got the characters in there now. You got some text going on.
Yep, I tend to block in. I tend to put in my text first as I kind of block everything in just to get things set up. And yeah, so now I'm just going through the motions with it and setting everything up.
Nice. I'm gonna have to learn how to do that because it looks like it might be a time saver in doing some of the backgrounds that way.
Yep. Well, I tend to draw my backgrounds in first, so.
Yeah. I don't like drawing backgrounds. As anybody can see in my artwork, I always do like cloudy backgrounds just because like I'm done. I'm tired.
It's always overcast in Vic's world.
Yeah. Gerald, what are you working on? You've been quiet.
I'm trying to well, in the spirit of Batman, I'm trying to put together at least a Patterson version, but it's so light, I don't think anybody can really see what I'm doing yet. So we can look at that a little later.
He's trying to hide it from everybody.
Yeah, it's not worth it's not worth showing right now. So
I thought he was gonna be smart and he was gonna like draw something else.
Draw
He
something
knows what
else.
I'm thinking.
Well, we'll have to say that you got to watch Charles's appearance on Let It Out to get that reference. Yeah, but
I told Airfan the next time we're on the show, I have something. I figured out what I want him to draw, and I want him to draw a picture of me sitting at the computer with my hair falling out from all the stress.
that's pretty much all of us. So.
VYNFYI. I have no idea what you're saying. VYN.
.FYI. I'm willing to bet that's spam.
What are you talking about? Is that somebody in the comment field?
Hey, listen,
Yeah.
someone can spam us
spam.
however they want. That gives us freaking comments in YouTube. We'll take every single one we can get.
What happened?
VYNFYI. What is that?
Yeah, I think it's
I
spam.
think I'm with Allison on that. It's probably BS.
Yeah.
Is that chicken? Are you eating chicken wings?
I want chicken now. I'm gonna have to leave.
There's your chicken. There's your chicken. Girl. I told you there'd be
How long,
chicken.
how long has she been on the show and she hasn't stopped eating yet?
Hey, there's no shame in that game.
No.
Keep eating.
I was gonna
There's
eat
not.
before this. I had to help with a sink leak, so my bad.
Oh,
No, you're
But my
good.
stomach is hungry.
Yeah, you gotta fuel the artistic passion. Yeah.
She's one of those. She's one of the people that can eat all she wants and she never gains any weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss those days.
Oh,
Right?
I miss when I was like, active for a living, so, for day-to-day things.
I accept my COVID body.
you know, to kind of go full circle to get away from like the oh my god we're all getting fat thing. So like the thing with the Riddler being really well done in this movie is very exciting because they may be thinking in their head they could jump directly into some bigger storylines that are pretty big. Like that would involve Clayface and some other ones that are some bigger names, or actually CG names that they haven't really used before. So that could become kind of cool. But yeah, no, I'm just thinking like there's some good ones. Like, and I look at it because I forgot the name. Like Hush is really really good, and that could be something that they could go into fairly quickly. And they're young. They're grabbing a younger Patterson. Like they could go for 20 years. Okay.
I don't know. I think Hush needs to come later on because Hush kind of like plays up on all the other rogues before he comes in. So.
Right, but it could be a way of introducing a lot of people if they wanted to say like, let's say they do one more movie 3 years from now, right? And it's still a great hit. By the third movie, you could do Hush. And that would be a way to introduce all these rogues and just say, hey, he's been fighting crime for, 7 to 10 years now. You can always skip time. You say he's been fighting for a while, You good, Brian?
I'm fucking smearing everything.
Yeah. Did you put water on it first?
No.
Is he drawing with charcoal?
No, that's the thing. I mess everything up all the time.
Yeah.
But I know how to clean my shit up digitally, so that's my only saving grace.
That's the good thing. Yeah.
So when people buy originals from me, I try to warn them. I mean, like there's smudges all over the place. What does that say? White. See, I've got Dr. Martin's pin white.
That comes out kind of like a almost see-through watery, like, doesn't it?
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's not opaque enough.
Then I just
if you want opaque, this is my recommendation. It's a deleter white. It's opaque, as in it's kind of comes out like a fluey gel almost, but it's water based, so you can water it down. But this saves me from buying all these Pascal pens. saved me from buying a lot of different pens and stuff. It's been working for me. Yeah.
All
And you
right.
can apply it in layers.
So
Do you
Oh,
on.
a
use
deleter.
Mm-hmm.
Deleter white. It's what
Leader
Japanese manga, the manga
I'll
artist
be back in a
use.
second.
I have some of that.
Yeah,
Yep,
but
I have that exact same bottle.
Do you use that with a quill or a brush?
I use it with
typically
a brush. Brush.
Okay.
No quill.
It's
Just
too
brush.
thick, I think, for a quill.
Mm-hmm. And if you have a Daiso near you, Daiso, so that's a Japanese one also. This
Yeah.
is fine, thin brush.
Nope.
This is
I got that.
cheap
I have
and
one
it
of those
works
too.
really well. And
Yeah.
it comes in
Oh, wow.
this kind of packaging. Hold on. It's like this. I'll take a picture and send it to what's it,
Yep.
Joey and the guys, and you guys can share it. But it's super thin, and it does
Yeah.
so much detail.
I've got a couple of these Winsor Newton Series 7 brushes.
Oh yeah,
like
those
it.
are good.
Those will work.
Are these expensive? How much? How pricey are
Well,
these
the
things?
Windsor Newtons get a little bit not super expensive, but they got a little price on them. They're nice though. They're worth it.
I think one of these was like $40.
Yeah.
Wow, 40.
There's one
40
on
bucks.
Amazon. It's a series. It's a number 6. It's a big quill kind of brush. I'm trying to buy it myself, but it's like one of these big quill brushes. This is not it, but it has that wire wrapping where it won't ruin the brush around it. But that
Yeah.
series 6 is supposed to do fine details, and it also covers a lot of ground. So that's the one I recommend you look on Amazon. Just one with I think it is Newton. It's either Newton or Princeton. It's a series 6. It's a quill brush. That's what you want to look up on Amazon, and it's only like $26,
That's not
and
bad.
it works really well. Yeah, I'm
I
all about
appreciate
finding
that.
good. Yeah, I'm all about finding good prices and good quality.
Also, Deleter makes a manga kit that you can buy that has like
yes.
all that stuff in it too. Like it'll have like a G pen, it will have the brush that she just showed, it'll have I think it was a Sumi brush in it as well. It's got manga
Yeah,
paper,
yeah.
it's got cutting board, it's got Zipatone. And it's
really
relatively
good.
cheap.
Yep.
Yeah, and you'll
And
have
all on Amazon.
black and white ink. So
All on Amazon, you can get that.
yeah, I got one a couple of years ago and I really liked it.
And if you guys get a chance, Ross, I shop at Ross for a lot of my art supplies too. And you'll be surprised what you find there. They're cheap, but they're really good. Some of these supplies that I find there. Actually, some of my canvases, they're quite big. And I get them between $10 to $20 versus if you go to places over here, we got a Ben Franklin. And the canvases that I get for $10 or $20, they're like $60 and up. So yeah, so don't skip out on those smaller stores.
So,
the small stores are good too.
I go the exact opposite. I've bought maybe 3 really good brushes, but I tend to I tend to use them once and then I forget to. No, that's not true.
To clean
It's
them.
not that I don't forget. I just don't want to clean them afterwards because I'm just done. So like all of them, like I think I've got 2 out of all these brushes that I've got 2 that are actually clean, and they're
I
like,
only have one brush, and that is my toothbrush.
look at this, look at these. These are all destroyed. They're just nothing but
Joe,
shit all
Dear
on
God,
just
you're
keep
evil to your brushes.
I am.
You are
just keep
very,
a
very
jar of water. Just keep a small jar of water. This is a used ink
Yeah.
bottle that I took from Mog before she left
Mhm.
Korea. Not Korea, I mean before she left Hawaii. And then
Yeah.
here's a tiny bit of soap that I got from my bathroom. Just a tiny bit of soap. And I put it on my palette. So every time I finish before I close out the day, I would dip my brush in water and then brush it against this. And then let it sit and dry.
That's a lot of work. Why not just buy new brushes the next time you want to paint something?
It
Because
takes
I'm not
more
made of
work
money.
to make money, dude.
Because it's expensive. It's like Joe, you're gonna be called out for brush abuse. I think, brush
Yes,
abuse.
because
I guess
I
someone
live
is
on
They're
really
gonna have
security,
they're,
and
they're
that
gonna
would be
create
stupid
something
waste
like
of money.
for brushes, but it's like PETA's version of it.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of ink, this one right here, still on the market if anybody wants to buy it.
Oh my god!
Daddy needs new brushes. Daddy needs new brushes. Anywho, moving on.
Like I'm the only one that's like, I use this. It's an Apple Pencil.
Yeah.
I just bought an Apple Pencil.
Or you
What was
can
that?
just like don't ink, like
My
me.
primary
I
tool
know.
is this.
This is the best tool of all, right here, right on your.
Yeah.
I
No,
keep
no,
this.
I go with
I keep
this
this
one.
well
Much
organized,
better.
well
I'm
safe.
the only
Much,
one who's
much
not an
better.
artist.
Yeah, you're the torturer. You're the one that writes everything.
Oh yeah. I'll save this material and use it in one of my books.
Yeah. All right. I think we've. Oh, you know what? I think we had a question for Brian.
Oh yeah, let me bring that up real quick. It said Brittany Rose said, "Now I have to ask because comparison to Jim Carrey is unfair. He really sucked as the Riddler. How was this version compared to the TV version on Gotham?"
I didn't watch that Gotham show. I watched like the first 3 episodes and saw that wasn't going to be my bag.
Well, that makes me feel even better that you liked this Batman movie then.
This dude, I promise you this isn't giving anything away, but the only comparison I can make to the character of the Riddler is Kevin Spacey from Seven.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good comparison. I can get behind that.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking
Yeah,
forward
it
to
is.
seeing this tomorrow even more.
Yeah.
Like it's just so it's so different and not cartoon. It is. This guy is very methodic and he is very. I don't care about human life
Mm-hmm.
because
Okay.
I'm trying to open people's eyes to whatever my mission is. And so, dude, this guy is a mean individual.
The Riddler.
Yes.
That's
All
crazy.
right, let me go back since I have you,
I'm
Brian,
all
because,
for this. 'Cause
Edgar
I always
Patz.
thought the Riddler should have been portrayed as basically like a sociopath. Like
Well,
like Dexter.
wish granted.
Wrong.
Let's see. Earlier, Edgar Patson asked Brian, without spoilers, what was the best design in the movie? Costume, vehicle, character.
I think it all worked. I wasn't a big fan, and you could see it in the trailer that the Catwoman mask thing, like that. I didn't understand why someone would just leave that little nose bit. So that looked weird to me. But dude, the car is badass. There's nothing. The one thing that I didn't like was Batman jumps off of a tall building, and just the way they shot it and the way they framed it up, I didn't like the way that whole sequence was framed up. It felt weird. But everything, and it's all dark. It's all dark, and I understand like it's the Batman, but man, it's like nobody in Gotham has fucking lights or lamps or anything. Like
Or sunlight.
All right. So is it
everything has this huge Wayne Manor, and there's like 2 Walmart lamps in the corner that are barely lighting anything.
is it worse? Is it worse than Alien versus Predator? Because that was like a really, really dark movie.
Oh no,
Like
this isn't
literally
hard to
dark. You
see.
couldn't see any. You couldn't even see the aliens and the predators. It was so
Okay,
dark.
no, this isn't dark bad. This is just like I want more visually. Like I want to be more visually stimulated. Like you spend all the time with all this set decoration and all these outfits and everything,
and you
and
can't
it's
see
just
it.
really in the shadows.
Uh-huh.
So I didn't. But man, let's say out of the 3-hour movie, Batman is in like 2 hours of the movie, but Bruce Wayne, he may have like 30 minutes total. Like, so everybody crying about, oh, Pattinson, like he's Batman almost the whole time.
Okay.
Good. So when I go to a movie called The Batman, I want to see the Batman. So.
Well, once again, your wish is granted.
Yeah, I'd also like to see the Batman with his cowl on the entire time, because he
doesn't take it off.
Right. So that
not
was
like,
one of my
like Boba Fett
pet peeves. No, well, like
Jar
in the
Jar
last,
Binks.
Justice League, where he's just going around seeing everybody as Bruce Wayne, and you're like, Batman would never go see other heroes, villains, or anybody as Bruce Wayne, like ever.
He wouldn't reveal himself.
This does not feel anything like that. I was hoping to get a little bit more of an answer onto what his bat symbol, like what it's made of and why it looks weird.
Oh,
it's guns, isn't it? It's 2 guns.
Okay, well,
it's supposed to be
I
like.
didn't know you guys had seen it already.
Yeah, he got that was like one of the spoilers, I think. At the very
that
beginning.
came out a while ago.
Yeah, they said that.
I haven't seen that.
It's never addressed. It's never addressed in the movie as to why it exists and why it is the way it is. But it does have a function, which is pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got one bullet in it, and he can put it together as a pistol and shoots.
And I don't know what his suit is made of, but he didn't suffer any bullet wounds.
Yeah, that
was the one thing in the trailer. Yeah,
it was like getting like
bothered me. I was like, dude, you're not Superman. You can't just walk into bullets.
Yeah, he was taking heavy machine gun fire.
I don't know how it worked, but it wasn't distracting enough. It was just like when you walk out, you're like, oh wow, he got shot a lot, and nothing penetrated, and they never explained. Like, there's no scene where he's talking to Alfred and said, "Good thing I've got this Kevlar Dynamax from Planet Z." Like, they never explained it, so you don't know why he is that way.
I'll just chalk it up to Super Tech and call it a day.
Yeah,
Fireman can do it. Batman can too.
Okay, so.
Oh my gosh! Yes,
you don't have to sit through the credits.
Okay, there's no.
Well, I appreciate that. That's good.
No, like if you sit through the credits, obviously we know the Riddler doesn't die, right? He goes to Arkham or whatever, some crazy place.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either, but that's fine.
So
right.
They're not going to kill any of the people. It's PG. They're not going to kill anybody. But so the only thing, like after all the credits roll, it just says goodbye in the Riddler font. Like, that's it. I was like, man.
Wait.
That was.
Wait. Stop. I don't want to hear this.
No, goodbye. Like, go home. Like, that's all it says.
Yeah. It was like the time where Captain America was like, you stayed through the whole credits. Aren't you rather disappointed?
It is literally just text.
Yeah. No, that's kind of a slap in the face. That might be them trying to say, like, hey, we're not Marvel. We're not doing this MCU garbage. Like, we're doing real movies. That could be a little slight nod to the differences.
This was very grounded. I enjoyed.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I thought the Ben Affleck Batman was pretty badass.
It was.
But
I like Ben Affleck as Batman, but I don't like him showing up as Bruce Wayne. So
yeah, he was at fault when he probably pushed to see his face all the time. That was probably his fault. But it wasn't his fault that the scripts were so bad. That wasn't his fault.
But it felt grounded, very similar to that Dark Knight style Ben Affleck Batman.
Yeah, I just hope that I don't see a small Batman the whole film. I hope Pattinson fills out the role, looks like a badass bat.
Well, he's not wearing a rubber suit, so he's not wearing a muscle suit. Like, he's wearing like 5'11" jeans, with pads and shit all around him. So it's not like anything is form-fitting, rubberized.
Wait,
He made the cowl out of some leather.
Padding on?
Huh?
It's armor. He's wearing like armor and.
Oh no!
It's like armor that you would. It's
It's
I
body
see
armor.
what Brian's talking
basically.
about. When he says like 5'11", it's like he's wearing like tactical stuff that he's modified. That
So,
is not
well,
like,
I mean, like,
He's
so
wearing a
his
hockey mask then.
so his boots come up to about mid calf, and then you can obviously see that he's wearing like cargo pants tucked into the boots, and then he's got the knee pads and the thigh stuff and all the other like football pad type shit glued on him with
I'm gonna.
all that stuff.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that, Derpy, where you're saying this Batman was definitely the Batman film we always wanted on screen. I am so holding you to that.
Yeah.
I liked it. I out of all the Batman movies, I like this one the best.
Well, I stand by that the best Batman film ever made was Mask of the Phantasm. So if this can
That's right.
trump that for me, then we're good.
I don't know if Mask of the Phantasm is really the best, even the animated ones, but it's got to be up top 3 for me.
It's the perfect Batman story, and it's believable and on the screen the way they did it. Because none of the other animated ones were on the big screen.
I could definitely see them doing that a live action version and sort of like modern Hollywood. You're like, we're going to do a Mask of the Phantasm, and they're going to be like, I don't like it. They're like, the villain is a woman. They're like, yes, do it. They're going to be so excited. It's like, oh, and it's also an awesome movie. It's like, let's go. Oh, man. Yeah, it's like the whole, and that didn't come from the comic, I don't think. I don't think that.
No, the Phantasm was loosely inspired by the Reaper character from Batman Year 2.
Okay. All right. Very loosely, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I don't know a lot of Year 2 stuff.
Well,
Who did
Year
Year
2?
2?
The ones Todd McFarlane did the majority of them. I think Alan Davis finished off the run. Or he started it, then Todd McFarlane finished it. It's one way or the other.
Yeah, I don't think I ever gravitated towards Todd McFarlane's Batman.
Oh, yeah. I collected everything Todd McFarlane, so.
I mean, I love Todd McFarlane. I love him to death, and I watch everything, any video he puts out. I love his books, but it's kind of like the Hellboy artist when he did X-Men characters. Can't think of his name right now.
Mangola.
Thank you. Yeah, so like when he did like a Wolverine drawing, I was like, it was like bug repellent for me. Like I had to like run away from it. It hurt. It was a little bit like that with Todd, with Batman, but
To each their own.
yeah, it just didn't work for me. It's Long Halloween. That was really out there with the art design, but then the story was not phenomenal. So let's get.
Yeah, that was Tim Sale. So yeah, Tim Sale on art.
Yeah. Anywho, what else we got on the plate? I think we've murdered Batman conversations until we get to the point where we really do start spoiling stuff pretty bad. And
Gerald wants to hit you.
I intend to be it tomorrow for the first showing.
Yeah, we can spoil all day long. Maybe next Thursday we can have.
Yeah, I'm behind that.
Conversation.
Pretty soon you'll hear the music coming out of Gerald's earbuds because he's turning up the music.
Yeah.
What, is somebody saying something?
Yeah. The next one will be Thursday. Batastic. Batastic Thursday on Comics Cast.
Oh, I guess I gotta watch it before then. I guess so.
Oh yeah, a week.
Yep.
Did you guys see that there was a tweet or something that got pretty heavy? It was like, I don't know why everyone's upset about people ruining movies. You don't hear people say, don't talk about the game. You know, the game happened. Everybody watched it. You either watched it or you didn't. And I was like, that's not a fair comparison.
You talking about the Super Bowl?
Yeah, like if it's a Super Bowl or something like that. There was a tweet about how someone was like, shut up about getting upset about spoilers because nobody ever complains about, the big game being on and, spoiling it. But there's two things that are wrong about that. One, most people have access to that game and you have to go buy a ticket for a movie. Two, the movies are at different times all over the world, and it may not even be released where you are. And 3, people do complain about you talking about the game when you get to the office or something. Like, I haven't seen it yet. Be quiet. Don't say anything. Like, that happens all the time. So I think this person was just. I need to find the tweet because I'm misquoting him for the most part, and I can't like tell you who said it, so you guys can verify I'm not just making some shit up. Anyway, what else?
Well, I got very annoyed at the person who was trolling me, so I did a live stream and I critiqued his artwork.
Somebody was trolling you?
Yeah, I've been
trolling
being trolled
you
by
specifically.
literally a few
Oh,
artists.
wait! I remember reading about that. Gave you didn't was a unsolicited like critique of your work, Allison, right? And then
No, he's just a dick.
so, okay.
Basically, a few years ago,
Uh-huh.
this guy popped into my friend Ian's stream where he was doing like it was after the stream. Ian was drawing Donatello, and it was like a commission piece, and he just live streamed drawing it. And he had done the underdrawing first. Like he didn't show him doing the underdrawing; he just did the rough sketch and all that, then light boarded over it to create the piece.
Right.
And the guy's like, "Oh, you're tracing. You suck. You're just tracing." He's like,
Yeah,
it's
my own work, jackass, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's exactly. He started saying he was a better artist than everyone there. And Ian draws the Tick. He's worked for IDW and a bunch of other places. One of the other guys there is a colorist from Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, fuck you. So he like messages me at one point because I'm just like, you don't know who the hell you're talking about here. These people are pros. And he messaged me and he said he was going to draw me giving him a blowjob. So I reported him to Facebook.
Wow, that went a little sideways there in terms of that conversation.
Yep. So then he started basically trolling my Instagram, trolling my my Facebook page and stuff like that. He went away for a while because I blocked him everywhere. So I'm guessing he made a new account or something like that because he came back to kind of haunt me.
This guy's committed to wanting to be a part of your life. That's impressive. Okay.
Well, I was just like, fine. I went to block him again and he blocked me first. And I went, oh, the garbage took itself out. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's funny when they block you first.
Yeah. So then I found out he has a YouTube page, and he started like bashing me in his community section on his YouTube page.
This guy
so I was just like,
sad.
what the fuck? So I'm like, all right, fine. I'll deal with this. So I pulled a bunch of his art down. I pulled it up, went live on Twitch, and I go, this is to you, you dick. I'm going to show you where you're going wrong with all of your art. I did drawovers on most of it. Like, this is wrong. You have no concept of shape design. You don't know anatomy. Your perspective's bonkers here. I did give him props for it. I thought the page was good, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get that when people will just, like, all of a sudden give you unsolicited critiques, and then you go look at their work, and you're like, why are you coming after me? Like, what did I do? What did I do to you?
He literally thinks he's better than like everybody, and like he has a bunch of copies of Buscema's stuff, like Wolverine 1, and there was another piece he copied from Buscema on there, and he's like, see, I'm doing this, it's so much better than you, and like I'm looking at it, I'm like, it's a bad copy of Wolverine #1. Yeah. And, like it's an awful copy of Wolverine 1.
There's a big group How to Draw Comics, and one of the things that it happens a lot.
Oh, yeah,
it happens
I hang out with Clayton and stuff.
Yeah, so you know people post on there and they're like, "Look at this amazing artwork I did," and I'm like, "You do know this is a group full of artists that like comics, right? Like we're gonna know that it's a swipe, like, and it's not even a swipe like you took parts and did something different. Like you just drew exactly the same thing, but did it really badly."
One of the pieces that I did that he was saying that he could draw a better Spider-Gwen than I could. I had done a Spider-Gwen and I homaged Avenging Spider-Man #1 by Joe Mad. Bottom after Mad. Because I'm going to give credit where credit's due, and I liked the pose and the setup of the piece. So yeah, I homaged it, swiped it, whatever. But I gave the credit. None of his shit does that. And sooner or later, I'm definitely going to do my own version of X-Men 141 because that's like my favorite cover. So
yeah. I think that's pretty cool, and I like the idea of doing ones that are outside the ordinary. Like I don't want to say I'm bored when I see it, certain things, but I'm like, okay, that's cool, but whatever. So like the Spider-Man classic, Spider-Man 1, swinging, where everybody does that one. You've got the Crisis one, everybody does that one. So I kind of like the homage ones
X-Men cover first.
Yeah, I like the ones that are of different storylines that are a little bit different that people love, because it's like, hey, let me go see what they loved about that, and then maybe I haven't seen that cover. There's so many good covers out there to sort of to do that with.
Well, like one of the other ones I want to definitely do my own variation of is TMNT 1.
Oh, yeah.
I want to do, especially with like the color and all that, where it's just the red.
Yeah.
I want to do that with a group shot, kind of what they did with that, because I love that cover. It's such a simplistic design with the silhouetting that I just love it. So.
And that's like the cool part, because if you look at pretty much, because I love fine arts too, right? So if you look at the masters in the past, each, or even the artists nowadays, they'll go to galleries and they'll set up their easel and they'll repaint things. And the thing about that is you're trying to understand, how do you go from point A to point B? How did this person do it? And you take some of that, what you learn, and you use it on your own later on. That's the purpose of it. You know, like Moggs in her previous prompt for February was the drawing bit was it a homage, in, you know, to any famous or iconic covers out there, and that's what we did. That's fine. Now the thing about the guys. Oh, sorry.
The silver thing. It's just sorry.
But yeah, it's like the thing about these guys going around and dissecting everybody's work without, you know, really asking. So if I were to go out there and critique somebody's work, I might as well go into their DM and say, hey, I like what you did here, but maybe you ever thought of this or that, right? Go and tell that person directly. If that person has a good attitude, or they're, you know, woke up on the right side of the bed, they might actually, oh wow, I never thought of that. You just helped me there. You know, you can do that, and it's to help the person. But don't go out there just making comments. To me, that means you have a lot of time on your hands. Because that time,
definitely,
we don't have, because we're busy doing stuff. And so, in a way, you shouldn't even worry about those guys or spend time debating with them, in a way, right?
It's
at
just
the end
me
of the
being
day.
annoyed. So
yeah, I get it, but it's just people have too much time on their hands.
Yeah, one of the things, it's kind of to touch on what you're doing, what you're saying, is like, even with me, with what I'm preparing for my Kickstarter, I'm focused on people that are engaging, that are positive energy, people that are actually supportive, and people that don't really respond, don't talk to. You just don't worry about them. They're kind of the wayside. They're not interested in what you're doing. I've had a few people say some pretty mean things, but it's not really worth it.
Nope.
No. Well, it's like my general attitude is shut up and make comics. And that's what I try to live by. It's just, I don't like getting harassed by a person who makes so stupid sexual comments about things he wants to do with me. And I've reported him for harassment and things.
That part's pretty bad though. Like, when people do that that goes beyond just like it's pretty bad.
It goes beyond people thinking we want to hear their critique. You know, it's not necessarily critique. I don't know. I've given people critiques in the past, and I've talked to people, and it's not like hey, I'm better than you or anything like that. It's like, hey, I think you're really, really good, and I'm just seeing a couple of things here and there. That's how Gerald and I kind of.
I was waiting for that.
Here comes the hand off the screen again. He's gonna smack you.
Hey, but that was a positive experience, though. You know.
Well, supposedly, but the way everyone's describing it, I'm coming across like a troll that's got too much time on my hands and critiquing people's work unsolicited.
No, well,
No,
I don't like
take it
unsolicited
back.
critique.
I mean, when
Yeah.
they harass you like they did
Right.
with Allison,
No, but
that's when
I
it's
didn't
too much
like
time.
private message Gerald. Like I was like straight up on his like thing, like
There's positive and there's negative. There's positive and there's negative critiques. I mean, a professional, if they feel like they're actually you're worth their time and they're really professional, they'll take their time and they'll critique your work and give you positive feedback. This is what you can do better. I think that's what it's on, right?
Yes.
Okay, sorry if I it's on.
No worries.
But if they're positively critiquing you, they're going to tell you what you did wrong. Whereas a person that is just negative and mean and they're out to just beat you down to make themselves better, they're just basically bullies that aren't really confident in their own work.
There's a thing called the sandwich feedback. So you give like a positive feedback, and then you give a negative, and then you give like what can be improved, kind of thing.
Yeah, well, it's like with
sandwich. I look at. I never heard of that one.
Gerald's is hungry.
I went on to.
Well, I gotta have
I went on one of Dave
lettuce,
Finch's
chicken
where's
sandwich
the lettuce,
version.
the mayo.
I went on to one of Dave Finch's review streams like a year ago,
Yeah.
and I went on there completely to get torn apart by him and everything. He looked through the pieces I had, and he goes, "I got nothing. It's fine. It looks good. There's a minor tangent here you might want to look at, and that's it." I'm like,
I love it. I love
okay.
that. I want to say I was either on that one or I was on the one that was the year before that, because he's done 3, I guess, that I know of. One he did recently with
He's
how to
done
draw
4. I've been on 2 of them.
Yeah, I was on one, and it was amazing because he was just like, "Yeah, you're a good inker," and I was like, "All right, thanks, I appreciate it, whatever," and I'm out of here. And he was like, "No, I don't just say that to people. Like, you're a good inker," and I'm like, "Shit, all right, now maybe I need to clean my fucking brushes and use them appropriately."
Remember when I first met Gerald, when he came on to one of Jimmy's streams?
Oh yeah, I still remember
and
one of
you
your
had
comments.
your X-Men page, and you're like, "Well, how's this going?" And Jimmy's like ripping the thing apart. He's like, "I guess," I'm like, "Yeah, there's one other thing," and Gerald's like, "What? There's a tangent right there, and it's driving me nuts." He goes, "Well, it's just this one thing. It's okay." No, it's not. Fix it.
No, I remember Allison had this great comment, and I still look at that page. He goes, because what happened is the panel, I like to break panels. I like to have characters come out of the panel, and there was a character. What happened? Yeah, I had Nightcrawler in the panel above it, and then you go, why is he sitting on top of Cyclops' head in the next panel below it? And I go, oh, I didn't see that. And now it sticks out like a sore thumb. But you know what? That's one of the things you get.
And that all being said, you guys should see Gerald's freaking sequentials now. They are amazing.
That explains why you came up with that Conrad drawing that we used in the comic book.
Oh well, yeah, that was things have changed a lot, but I gotta study. That's what I gotta do. I gotta study. But lots of stuff there to learn from. And when you put your stuff out there to like on these groups, I think you gotta like just accept that there are gonna be people out there that are gonna say things, and you just sort of have to accept it and move on.
Definitely.
Yeah. So I try and like be a little bit measured, but it definitely can be a little sensitive. You think you take things a little personal about certain things, but that's part of it. You just learn and grow from it. So but let's talk about something else.
I wanted to see how long one of the two of you guys would keep the conversation going. I can't carry the load. I'm so tired.
I want to see what everybody's drawing. Can we?
Oh, that's lame. You got to keep it up in a conversation. I want to see your drawing. I want to see.
Well, I feel left out of this.
Well, then why don't you, in your Word document, Charles? Why don't you draw up a some sort of character design, and then read it to us?
Oh, Jesus.
That's
We'll
your
start
talent.
We'll start with Allison. I'll bring
Complex character
Allison's page
design.
up first. This is what Allison's working on right now.
Let's see it.
Oh,
Here, let me bring that up full screen.
I remember Allison was drawing this last time I was on the show.
Yeah, I wasn't fully working on this one. I was working on this page, which I'm calling my roughies done.
Oh no, I think when On was on, you were working on that other one. It was still like pencils. It didn't have color yet. Yeah.
Oh, that might be it. Yeah, this was me color testing to see about what I like in the effect.
Yeah. Nice.
So you can see everything there. And it's my cover design for it.
I like the cover.
That looks great. I love it.
I really love that golden text for a girl, and like I really think that that's really sharp. That's
Thank you.
Pretty nice. It's pretty.
I had
nice.
a lot of fun with that.
Yeah.
And my not approved by the Comics Code.
Does the Comics Code still exist?
Yeah, is that still a thing?
I think it's been gone for a long time now. I think.
Oh yeah, it has. It's been gone for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
Is that cover a homage to anything? Any like a Spawn or something? Okay.
Nope, just me drawing it. I was kind of thinking Spider-Man when I drew it, so
yeah.
I'm gonna get ready to go here in a minute, guys, because I gotta be up at 3:50 in the morning. So
yeah, brother.
Oh no,
Nice.
man. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah. I just wanted to kind of make an appearance and kind of do my thing. I've got just a little bit of time left, so I'm gonna do a couple little more things on the Kickstarter, try to get it set up for the designs. But I'm gonna get ready to go. Sorry to interrupt.
Tell us when you're
no.
interrupting. This is for you. This is your platform as much as anybody else in the community. So you can jump on whenever you want to on Thursdays or Fridays, depending on when we do it. That being said, when's your Kickstarter? What's your book? Come on, give us the whole thing before you pop.
It's gonna be volume 2 for Essence, Destiny of the 12 Warriors, and then Krunk's Elf Adventures issue 2 will come with it. I plan on printing it before the Kickstarter because we got a bonus at work, so I'm gonna try to print the book before the Kickstarter really ends, so that we have the copies. I'm also working with a Disney animator. We're trying to put a little trailer together. He's hoping to have that done by the end of May, so we can start kind of circulating it around the internet and getting people excited to see animation come out for it. And then I've already got volume 3 in the works. It's already started. He's on page 6 and 7 right now. And then volume 4 is scripted. Volume 5 is halfway done.
And you're going to be at con in June?
Yep, I will. I'm also going to be at the toy show in Puyallup. What is it? Next weekend. It's a Puyallup toy show. And
I
then
can really go to that. I just found out about that today, so I should be trying to get there.
I think it's FanX. I think it is. It's FanX or Fan Expo. They're doing a show in Atlanta. I'll be there on the 18th and 19th. They actually switched it from July, which is actually good because it will be happening during the Kickstarter now. And then I'm going to be in San Diego, and I'm a guest at Joe Fest in Georgia. So hopefully in a couple of years, I'll start becoming a guest at a lot more shows. So,
yeah, man, that's a dream, right? That would be great. That would be great. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
actually, I can show you guys we got some little postcards that we can hand out. We're going to be handing out at the shows. So.
Oh, you're still freaking backwards. That's all right.
It's all good.
You're welcome. How do I change the inversion?
You got to go into your
Settings.
options and under
Yeah,
settings.
let
On tell her she's the one that knows.
Well, I only know because someone told me.
And then you should see. Yep, there you go.
Already fixed it. Good. That quick.
Technology. So
now we can read it. I love it. Looks great, man.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Oh,
All right.
man.
so
All right.
pretty
Good
excited
stuff.
about it. So got 1,000 little postcards. I just ordered a bunch of stickers. I'm still trying to figure out, like I said, what the best option is, because I don't have the general expertise that a lot of the professionals do, with like doing the different like variant covers, because a lot of them are doing like the foil stamps or the foil covers, or they're offering a lot of other things, and I don't have the ability to do that just yet. So I'm still keeping it kind of simple.
You know about the
Yep,
medals?
I have the
You
metal
got the
prints.
medals? Okay.
There were some supposed to actually show up. Like Joe actually showed you guys some of them.
Yeah, then you were being a smartass about it. Like, whose is that? I was like, that's yours, jackass. I'll show it again. This is his metal prints. Look at that beautiful thing.
Very nice.
Yeah, that looks great.
Stunning work. Little signature on the back.
Oh, I'll let him finish.
Well, no. It's your time. Man. I'm just showing your work.
Oh. And then this one is like, I've got a bunch of them, but.
So.
Love it.
Yeah, I like that a lot. That's very cool.
So, and then the first volume.
Yep.
I like that. That's nice.
Very nice.
I'm guessing you guys probably know Dominic Glover.
Mm-hmm.
The artist?
I know the name. I've probably met him before.
Yeah, he's the one that did the cover for the first volume. So he's picking up a lot of popularity lately. So it's actually pretty good. And then he did another cover for it for volume 2. But he kind of sped through it a little bit, so the designs were a little off. So I'm still going to use it for the metal prints and stuff, because it was a fantastic cover. It turned out really good. But there were a couple other characters that a couple other pictures I'm going with. Let me see. I gotta find it real quick, and then I'll let you guys do your thing, because I don't want to impose. But so this guy.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
That's cool.
Very cute. I love it. I love the artwork. The color schemes and everything are just so sharp. He just kills it every time. He does all of it. He does the design, colors, everything, right?
Dominic is just he doesn't do internal pages. Airfan is the one that does the internal pages.
Right, but I'm talking about like the when I say all of it, I mean the for the covers when he does his artwork, he does all the elements.
Dominic Glover does everything. He basically just draws everything, and he draws it, he colors it, and then just puts it all together. He can pretty much do everything. So he's pretty cool. Yeah, he's really friendly. He's very outgoing. He does a lot of YouTube videos, and he's very much about helping the community. So he's a cool guy.
I want to say I just finally found him the other day on Facebook, and I think we're connected now, which was crazy. Like, I sent him a friend request, and he it was within like 10 seconds. He was like approved, and I was like, okay.
He has I think he's got a personal person that manages his social media. So he's got someone that manages it. And if you look at like his Instagram, I like how he does his Instagram page, because he'll like sit there and he'll post a couple pictures, and then he'll take them down after a couple days. So he keeps it very consistent with how his page looks. And he doesn't like have it look messy or like just random posts. It's very calculated. So it's very well done. And it's kind of one of the ways I want to kind of start setting mine up eventually. Because you just look at his and it's just like, wow, it's like you just scroll down and it's just tons and tons of a lot of it's bust shots and stuff, but it just looks very professional and clean.
Cool, man. Good.
Yeah.
Should bring it up. We should check it out at some point. Well, unless it's all just bust shots, and maybe not.
No, they're all good. They're all good pictures. So
They're all good
just
busts.
saying, go and take it.
They're all nice looking. It's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll enjoy it.
So, but anyway, I'll let you guys go. Let you guys continue talking and stuff like that. I'm just gonna do the last couple little things, and next week I'll probably be on, and that'll be right before my Kickstarter launches too. So I'll show up next week and come say hi.
Perfect.
Sounds
Perfect.
good, man.
Yeah,
Awesome.
definitely, man. Definitely.
Thanks
we'll
for
talk.
dropping
We'll have
by.
our
Nice seeing you.
Yeah,
come
nice
on
meeting you
during
guys.
our Bat-tastic Thursday show.
Well, I haven't gotten to watch the Batman. I haven't seen a lot of the Batmans lately, so I was kind of out of the conversation.
Yeah. It's fine. It's all good, man. I'll see you later. Thanks.
All right, you guys take it easy.
See you
All right,
later.
Ryan, have a good one.
Bye.
So we lost Brian as well. I don't know what happened. I didn't message him or anything, but I think he might have been having some computer issues, or he just was like,
The hell with you guys, man?
Killed
I can't
somebody.
talk. I can't talk about Batman, so I'm gonna leave.
I'm out. I've had my share about Batman. Well, we are at an hour and 36 minutes. We've been on for quite a while. Not bad at all. I mean, On's had enough time to eat her food, and she's back to working again.
That's because On's amazing.
She's always working. Always working.
I love it. You know, she's not locked up in a closet anymore. She's got.
That's also good that she's not in the storage container, locked in storage.
Yeah, the storage container.
Yeah.
Storage container.
I love your.
We're gonna hunt you forever on.
Yeah,
If anyone ever walks into their house, that's not.
That's not what
I
it
feel
looks
so
like.
bad. Yeah.
Her friends
I
are probably
forgot
like
you-
going, "Man, you gave our house a bad name." So-
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
What are those pictures behind you? Is that what is that? I thought that was tiles at first. Are those pictures? Yeah,
Yeah. Polaroids of families and friends.
that's awesome. That's nice.
Yeah. So
Pretty cool.
that is fun. I have my room is quite a mess actually, very much. It's my bedroom, and I work right across from my bed, of course. You know, it makes the trip really fast. But
Gotta go to work.
It's like, oh, I'm at work. Gotta go to
Yeah,
bed.
at work.
Gotta go to bed. Oh, I'm in bed.
pretty much to my right, to my right is like a Buddhist altar. I'm Buddhist. I go to pray, you know, and then I'm back at work. I go
Yeah.
to bed and I'm back at work.
Do the
Yeah.
stuffed
Take a
animals
break.
pray with you when you're praying, or do they just
They-
stay on the bed?
they- They pray for my soul when I sleep.
Yeah, okay. Just checking. Very cool.
All right, I'm gonna take some notes of what I gotta do to draw like on. Get teddy bear, Buddha,
Become a Buddhist.
Polaroids. Yeah, Polaroids on wall, and every once in a while, hang out in neighbor's shed. Okay, got it.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Let
Nailed
me
it.
take this
Nailed
down so I don't show what I'm not supposed to show.
Yeah, you're definitely showing your artwork. I don't think you're supposed to be showing that.
This one is okay. This one I'm doing for fun.
boobies.
Yeah, sorry. It's cover. It's a sketch. Shouldn't be a problem. Deja Torres.
Yeah.
Aja Flores. I like her.
Yeah. But yeah. This is pretty much my desk. How
Well,
it
her
is.
being topless kind of makes sense. So,
Uh-huh.
if you're going by the John Carter stuff,
Oh look, hey Joe, this is what we need to put in the community. It's like inside the artist studio, right here.
Yeah.
We do screen
Right, the
capture.
magazine. You can just call
Yeah.
it the magazine. You don't have to call it the community.
Yeah.
Well,
I
it's
think we're leaving the community name, but we will not say what the name of the magazine is.
mhm.
But
You can see
yes,
it's a mess.
100%. 100%. I'd
Yeah.
love to get. Hey, is that the Watchman? Oh, nice. Very
See,
nice.
show the jar of water with soap to Joe, so that way he knows what to do with his
Hold on.
brushes.
I feel like I'm going to get asked that like regularly. Did you wash your brushes? Like I'll be like a huge announcement. I'll be like, "Oh, we did all these amazing things," and then someone's gonna be like, "Cool, did you wash your
Did you
brushes?"
wash your brushes?
Oh, there you go. I got my camera back. I think I
Oh, you're
yanked
good.
too hard.
You're good.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, yeah, you need to wash your brushes. I wasn't good. I got scolding from mom. And now I have a soap in my thing. Oh, there you go. I freed my camera. But yeah, so this is my palette, you know. It's you don't need that many brushes. I just collect over time. But
Wow.
yeah, soap and wash everywhere.
Uh-huh.
And then you can see I'm not a clean artist. I mix and
No, this is
This-
character. This is character.
Yeah,
You
but
are-
how do you control your colors if it gets like that? Because that's where I get issues. Is my colors get mixed, and then I got to clean the palette, start all from
Well,
scratch.
I mix it. I play with it. The thing is, it dries. So I don't I'm not heavy-handed with my water. So the brushes go in just one spot where I want it to. And I don't like to waste paint, so I use to the last bit of it. So there's a bit of white, you know, mixed with some blue that's like flaking around, and they work better for me in terms of places where it's just very light and it's like a watercolor wash. But yeah, I just try to make sense of it as I go. But I'm not, again, I'm not heavy-handed with water, so my brushes go in where I want them to go. I don't know if that makes much sense.
They
No, I mean,
the brushes obey her.
Yeah, because even in these palettes, actually, I have like multiple blues in this one little slot. So I remember which blue is which blue, and then I'll just put my brushes in that spot.
All right.
It's chaotic.
Fair enough. Fair. That's
But
what I
yeah.
was asking because it looks
So yeah,
interesting.
just paints and snacks. And here's a Hawaiian cookie box, but it does work well.
Oh, I thought you were actually gonna have a box of cookies. I was like,
I
all right.
know. Man, I need some food.
I use peanuts, but this is
Yeah,
all my
okay.
paper supplies. I kind of made this makeshift. I'm looking for a fixed way of. I might DIY like a cabinet to put here. Getting furnitures into Hawaii is expensive AF. It's just really, really bad. So there are ways of getting around it. I got my packing papers and stuff, and like this includes all the prints I bought from people and just more,
Uh-huh.
more.
Are
But
you
yeah,
gonna? I have a very serious question. So, do you have Wi-Fi in your house there?
yes, I do.
So, would you be able to work from outside if you wanted to?
Yes, I can go to the beach and work and actually
Now she's
videos
rubbing it in.
chat you
She's
guys,
totally
you know?
rubbing it in.
I want to. I'd love to see us live from Hawaii on the beach painting with an easel. That would be awesome.
I've done that before, and guys, remember he asked for it, so I'm not rubbing it in. He asked for
I
it.
Oh, it's fine. It would be fun. I want to do more live stuff on locations, more stuff at cons.
Oh,
Like that would
yeah,
be fun to be outside and see Hawaii. Like that would be fun to see that.
totally. I can arrange for that, and then
Yeah.
you know, in the middle of painting or talking to you guys, if I don't want to hear spoiler, I'll just take a dip.
Yes. No spoilers. I'm going in the water, and she's just running away with her fingers in her hair. La 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 la. No, that'd be cool. Yeah. No, that would be great.
Yeah, down for that. But yeah, that's like pretty much my author situation and collection of comics and references and whatever. Yeah, and it's just a mess all the way down. And paintings. And this is my favorite one actually. Spot on this side.
Oh, look at
I have,
this is the wall
yeah.
of fame.
I'm in the middle of building it. Some fell down. I have a big giant Lady Death poster, of course. Some canvases that I've done. But these are friends and local artists. I like to put them up there. Kevin Sano, and that's Michael Cannon, Mog Park, of course. There's Richard, Jason Metcalf. That was really nice. So I put it up there. I have more friends because I don't have a lot of space on the wall. And then, this is kind of bad. But
wait. Let me maximize your screens. That way we can see a little bit more detail. Hold on a second.
Now that we're
I love that.
we pulled whatever was not supposed to be there.
Look at that Vampirella statue too. Yeah.
I like my statues. So I got Vampirella, I got my Lady Death, Wolverine, Darkness, Gambit, what else? Frank Frazetta's Princess. I have 2 more. It's by my bed. But
talk to Joe. He loves. Well, I love Frazetta too.
Well, wait. You said you have a. Am I missing it? A Frank Frazetta statue on there? Is it just not? Is it just pixelated?
Yes.
It's in the background. You can see his signature.
Oh, sorry, my camera died out again. Hold on. I pull it a little too hard.
Oh, I see it.
Sorry, hold on. I pull my kind too hard and it just slapped. Okay. Sorry. But yeah, I have a Frazetta back. It's out again. I'm not gonna.
It's okay. It's okay.
We'll take your word. We'll take your word for it.
I gotta see it later. Post it on some platform. I'll take a look at it.
Yeah.
I'm just a weird Frazetta freak, I guess.
I love Frazetta's artwork.
I have his whole what you call that, the kind his
the Treasury edition. His
No, I have his calendar on my wall. Here, I'll keep my laptop.
You have Frazetta's calendar on your wall? Like when his life ended? Like
no.
Upcoming events.
No. Not like that, but
there it is. That's
that kind of calendar. Okay, no.
Yeah,
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's not making any appearances, I promise you. Maybe his daughters are. Or his
daughter is, yeah.
Are.
So I have his calendar there, and I do have 2 statues. I'm sorry, I'm like turning it into a
I'll take show and tell.
You're awesome.
What? That's awesome.
Oh, nice.
I found them at Book Off, to be honest.
You found them where?
Book
my
Off.
gosh. Look at that. I've never seen those. Like, yeah.
So that's the what? Sea Witch, and this one is Barbarian. That's Conan the Barbarian. Oh, the same one on my calendar. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I forgot. I was like, that looks familiar.
It's like On just had a revelation. Huh.
Well, in everyone's defense, it just turned the next month, so
yeah.
I just did, and
unless that's last month, and I didn't notice.
I'm lazy to take the other out. And yeah, that's pretty much my daily life in a nutshell here. Kind of messy because I just got a bunch of cardboard boxes for packing, so I just pile it right up. I need to clean that up. And I grow plants. And actually some of my plants just sprouted, so I'm happy. But yeah.
Did you say you grow plants and you sell them? Is that what you said?
No, I don't sell them. They're for me.
Okay.
I eat and I enjoy them.
Okay.
Growing cilantros and
I see what you're saying.
Basils and a bunch of cacti. Yeah.
That sounds cool.
Aloes, yeah. But yeah, I'll be down next time. I'll do I'll come on from my backyard or where all the palm trees are. I'll try to find a hammock and buy one and then hang it on the palm trees.
Yeah, she's gonna make sure that we all see what the
She'll have
island
a
life is like.
coconut drink. She'll just be like, and this is me working. That'll be
I
fun.
mean, it's only 6:51 here. It's about drink time.
Uh-huh.
6:51 p.m.
Oh, yeah,
Six-
PM,
Yeah,
not
okay.
AM.
Okay, good. I was like, I don't know what drink time means there. 6:51 in the morning.
Does the
Yes.
day end in Y?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But yeah, um, pretty much that. That's that.
I love the studio. It's a great studio.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Shows-
Are you gonna?
shows-
Hey, you have control over her. Are you gonna let her not be in full screen for the rest of the show?
I
know
have.
it's
I don't.
gonna
I don't
work.
have. Oh, I'm sorry. I was drawing. I don't have control over her. What are you talking about?
Oh,
You
now
have-
we kicked her out there.
Yeah, there she is.
There she is. Okay. Hey, welcome back, Vic.
Yeah.
We were in Hawaii there for a while, saying hanging out while you were.
No, it's like
Vic was
getting
booking
too
it.
cramped.
Vic was booking his ticket. He was already going.
Yeah.
I'm going to Hawaii.
So Maverick has a couple words about Batman. Maverick, you were late to the party on the Batman thing, man.
I can tell you, the Rionicos do not like Batman. I already.
Yeah.
I read their non-spoiler reviews.
Yeah, I don't.
They,
Yeah. Loving Rihanna goes are going to be really kind of a key part of our next few things that we're going to be doing. So really enjoy having those long conversations with Maverick recently. So a lot of things in the fire going. So good times.
Sounds good.
you just
No
get all
spoilers. No spoilers.
You got all.
Exactly.
I know. Joe went all Joe Biden there and started whispering. It's like,
I'm really serious.
could it be us? Okay, you had to go there.
Just get him a pair of glasses.
I know you
Sunglasses.
need some aviators there,
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, talking about that, Jim Carrey did a pretty good job, I thought. People didn't like it, I guess.
Did
Oh
a
no,
pretty
I thought
good
he was
job.
perfect as Biden.
I didn't see that. I haven't seen that. So he did a impersonation of Biden.
Yeah, on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah. Yeah, Saturday Night
Ah.
Live. A lot of people didn't like it. I think not to get too much into freaking politics here, but the bottom line is SNL's a kind of a liberal Democrat thing, and they were basically he was giving him a clean SNL joke. I think it was a fair joke, but you're not allowed to joke on Democratic kings, so they didn't keep him on. But
those are just assholes who do that stuff. Because I'm about as liberal as you can get. I thought it was hilarious.
yeah, yeah, but I think we've kind of been here, Allison, on this conversation. I think I think you're more old school liberal, not new liberals. Yeah. Hey,
definitely.
Maverick, jump on if you want to. We'll don't wait. I think we'll probably be on for about another 8 to 10 minutes. Hit the 2-hour mark and kind of close it up. But we can definitely have a little bit more conversation with Batman. I think we've really teetered on spoiling it. So if we want to have a rant about Batman, we can do it next Thursday, which will be our Thursday Batfastic. I don't know. I can't figure it out.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And if I can add to that, it's Batman related too. Is that of course you guys may have heard me a lot of time talking about Mog's Mog Park's Draw and Bid that is hosted for every month, and it's basically a fun thing that any artist can join in, and all her rules are on her page. There's no fees or nothing to enter. There are some rules to follow just for courtesy and stuff. But you can submit up to 3 artwork, and it's for fun. So the bidding actually starts at just $5, go up in an increment of 1. We've had a lot of funds on there. There's a lot of bid wars going on there, and anyone of any levels can join, because it's a fun time for everyone to just draw, share it, and some people like it so much they'll just bid on it and take it home. bids have gone up high, bids have stayed low, and it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we have fun. And that being said, for March, the topic is Batman. Anything related to Batman, you can draw and you can submit up to 3 pieces, and it will be posted up the last Saturday of March. And the following Sunday, no, not the following, the Sunday after that is when we will go on live show and we'll just read your your description and what it's about, and then tell people a little bit more about you as an artist. So that's a new thing we added in is artist bio, just so we can introduce everyone. So yeah,
that's really good. Yeah, I've been wanting to do that for a long time. That whole thing is above board. It's a really great vibe to it. She's always like, hey, you should do this, and I'm always like, I want to do it so bad, and I'm like, and then I come down on my time. I'm like, when am I going to draw anything? Like, it sucks. I never have enough time to draw anything. But
you make time.
You make time. That's right.
Even a 5x7, it doesn't have to be a giant piece. Do a 5x7, submit something.
You tell them. You tell them. I've been telling Joe to do that too.
So this month, I am gonna hit Joe up and hold him accountable for one piece.
Yes.
Oh, she's calling you out. She's calling you out.
I will submit a Batman and Catwoman drawing.
Down, yeah.
Oh, he's gonna make him. It's not just Batman. It's Batman and Catwoman. Yeah.
Oh,
he's already did it. Oh, it's the one that you did already.
You already did.
That's cheating. That's cheating.
You're cheating.
That's cheating.
That's a print. It's legit. It's a legit print.
You got to do a new one.
Who said that? I don't think that's in the rules.
It's not in the rule, but you know what? I'm gonna say it. I expect a new.
I'm agreeing with all.
It just needs to be a 5x7.
All right. I will finish this one.
What is that?
This is a Moon Knight sketch, and I'm going to put Batman here, and I will finish this thing, and it will work. I just got to draw all the rest of it. But I'm doing it. All right. I'm doing it. When is it due by?
Check the page. I actually don't know. I would want to say it's on
You're the one who brought it up.
The thing is, I always start mine on the last week. Hey, if I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Exactly. So do it soon. Get it put in there. Bids start at $5.
Bids start at $5. So it's just a fun one for everyone to jump in. It's a prompt. Us artists tend to draw what we like all the time. And then, of course, when we go and get work, it's not always the stuff that we like. So we got to be able to dream for that and also broaden our horizon overall.
Yes. So, Joe, and I think you like Batman. So,
I think I do like Batman.
I think you like Batman. So it's going to be good for you.
It's actually funny. I actually did sketch Batman at work the other day, and my boss was like, hey, you know what? I don't care if somebody said you can't draw. You're great. And I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, remember like a year ago, somebody said you can't draw and you got all mad about it.
What?
And I was like, I don't even remember that. And then I remembered like 4 hours later, I remembered. And then I forgot again. So clearly it can't be that important. I just remember remembering what it was and then not giving a shit.
This is Joe ignoring you. It's like, you don't like my art? Okay, ignoring you. Forgot you already. Yeah. Don't even know who you are. What? You're dead to me.
Yeah, most people block me. I don't normally block other people. That's my curse, I guess.
I generally don't block people. I just mute them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and I think I've only been truly harassed, because I remember I was harassed for about 3.5 weeks one time, because I made a callous remark that, you have to watch what you say. It doesn't necessarily translate to everybody, right? So I made a mistake of making a flippant remark about Native Americans.
What? I don't remember that.
Well, I said something, and I stand by it, because it's truth. It's a true statement that hard truths need to be looked at. And we were talking about Native Americans, and it was going around, and we were talking about the wars and things that, like, a lot of things that happened were wrong. But at the end of the day, a lot of Native Americans were tribal and warlike. They took each other's land all the time. And then I made the flippant remark where I said, I mean, we really just won because we're better at war than they are. And so every single time.
Well, smallpox had a little to do with it too.
Yeah. Yes.
The whole
yes.
Trail of Tears thing. I mean,
there was a lot of terrible things that happened. And again, that's where like flippant statements, like you really need to,
watch
some things. Yeah, watch how you say it. You need to be able to back up what you say and
context.
And have context for the conversation. So he kept bringing that up in other conversations. I'd be talking to somebody else and he'd be like, yeah, but we're just better at war than they are, aren't we, Joe? And I'm like, dude, it's okay.
Well, we had superior technology, and that definitely helps.
But they were actually a lot better at war than we were when it came to skirmishes and things. Like when you're lining up on a battlefield and they're going through the
guerrilla fighting that we did during the Revolutionary War, we basically got from the Native Americans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's back and forth on that conversation for sure. But anyway, the point is, I've never been sexually harassed. I think that's a terrible thing.
That's because you haven't talked to Sean Mendoza lately.
Oh, that's true. I have been sexually harassed.
You also don't have too large boobs, so that helps in the situation.
It doesn't matter if it's large or small.
You're Asian. You just get it because of that. So.
Yeah.
You just get it.
That's true. But went to a Taco Bell and I got hit on by the guy in the window.
What?
He's like, I'm getting your receipt.
Taco Bell, and this guy was like, "Oh, here's my number," and I'm like,
"Oh, can I get since there's that many numbers in there, can you add it up? And that's how many Taco Bell can you add it in here?"
You should respond with, "Is this the Taco Bell's number? Why do I need to call the Taco Bell? I just did a drive-through. What are you gonna bring it to me?"
I was walking out to my car from the mall with a friend, and I was on crutches at the time because I didn't realize I had MS at this point, and my lower half of my body was causing me major issues, like falling down a flight of concrete stairs.
Ouch.
Luckily, the concrete wall broke my fall. So,
ow.
That sucked. But I was going out of the mall with my friend, and there's a guy who literally came right out of like his car and started like approaching me. And I heard like his buddy go, "She's way out of your league. Get away from her." And my friend Marie, she was like already trying to do blocker on the guy so he wouldn't get near me. It's just the stupid shit that I've dealt with. I was standing in Boston wearing a Boba Fett t-shirt. I had a guy go, "Oh, you know that's Boba Fett, right?" I'm like, "Oh, I thought it was Django."
Oh my gosh.
They're like, "What? Oh, it's not Jodocast?" Like, wait, what? Yeah, I know more about Star Wars than you. Go away.
Please fuck off. Well, to defend the boys out there, all right, it isn't so bad that guys have enough confidence to at least come up and talk to a pretty lady. You know how much confidence you have to have and have to be able to go through so much fear and anxiety to even talk to the fairer sex. There is definitely a line that you don't cross. There's definitely a point where you're like, you've crossed the line and you're a creep. And that's always wrong.
Places where you shouldn't do it. Singles bar is where you can do it.
I'm going to send you
in the financial district of Boston.
I'm going to send you all the messages that I get.
True.
The one I just got the other day where a guy sent me a friend request, but messaged me first, said he wanted to be my sugar daddy. Dead serious. Got that message today.
I've got lots of money and I've got lots of sugar. Let's go.
I painted Undertaker one time, and then I painted another wrestler one time. One guy was watching me on Twitch, and he was like, "You're my kind of girl. I got a Harley Davidson, and I like them rock and roll." And I was like, "Okay, Good for you. Rock and roll, live on. That's all. I was like, damn. But yeah, he was like, I think I'm seeing angels. I was like, I think you should go to the hospital right now.
Nice.
I don't think that's good. You should go to the hospital right now. But I was
Sounds
like
like a hospital visit. That's what that sounds like.
When I was in college, I was in college and some random guy approached me because I went to a technical college. Wasn't a lot of women enrolled at the time. And the guy's like, "Oh, I got something I can show you," and I'm like, "Does it require an electron microscope?"
Gosh.
The look on his face never bothered me again.
See, it's fine to come and talk to girls, but don't make it so creepy or so pushy. It scares
Hang
us.
out at a party or something and somebody wants to talk to me, hey, cool. That's one of the reasons I'm probably there. But there's a time and a place.
But yeah, it's all good. That's human interaction. They say guys have to get out there, learn some, lose some, and then eventually they'll gain some.
Right.
Bombarded learn is what they say.
This is definitely going in a way different turn than I had expected, but it's nice. It's nice to have
me
you
too
asked for-
movement going. So
If
I
I
know,
remember your post, you're
I
like,
did
we need
ask.
some ladies.
Because the problem is it's Allison, right? And with a bunch of dudes. So it's like classic feminist issues, you know, like women have to be able to speak to other women in the movie. Like if that doesn't happen, then it doesn't count. Allison doesn't count.
Was it the Becker thing or the Beckett test or something? I forget what it's called. It depends if I just want well-written characters.
Was considered feminist. It was a not feminist, sexist. It was considered sexist because while it had a female lead, there wasn't a female to. I think it was a cop-out to say that these movies weren't moving everything forward.
Wait, Princess Leia? Anyone who criticizes Princess Leia,
I know they deserve to get slapped in the mouth.
Should be drug out the street and shot.
Yeah. Yep.
She was a damsel in distress that once she got out, she was basically in charge.
Even while she was in distress, she still choked the dude out. So
yeah, she was. Oh, that's Return of the Jedi, but she dealt with Darth Vader torturing her.
She dealt with the main villain of the entire series, toe to toe, looking at him in the face and saying, "What you gonna fucking do?" Basically, is what she did to him. Like,
Daddy.
Princess Leia was badass.
Yeah,
she was
don't spank me, Daddy. Whatever you do. Wait, that went weird.
Anyways, it's been great. I gotta go.
Yeah. All right, it's time to close it out. Nick. We gotta go. Let's go ahead and close it.
Oh, we're closing it up.
I'm trying to go.
Yeah. Vic and I have been drawing, so sorry about that.
Oh, wait, can we see what Jarrell drawn so far before we go?
You can't get away with this light pencils crap anymore. Let's go.
Because I haven't seen him drawn.
Oh,
dang.
Yeah. Are you gonna submit that on the?
I wasn't planning on it, but it was.
Do you can draw. This whole time I thought he just talks. I'm sorry.
You never seen his show? He draws on his show every single week.
Yeah, I'm just a poser. I don't really do anything.
He draws on his show every week.
I don't know. I gotta find where your show is.
You gotta check out the Sunday show. The Sunday show.
Okay.
It's Let It Out, and there's like art challenges. He draws 3 times a show every single time.
That's okay. I think I catch glimpses of it, but I don't think I say enough to see when he drawn. But because it's early over here.
Got it in there.
It's messy. It's messy lines. Messy lines. So anyway,
sick burn.
I didn't mean to.
It's okay. It's all right.
But it looks nice. I like it.
No, that was good. It does. You meant it. Just own it. That was great.
Well, really, I didn't draw this just now. Actually, I swiped it off
It's a
the
print.
internet and I just put it on there right now. So
That's fine.
and on all she does is swipe the whole time because she's just doing studies.
Yeah, doing studies. Nothing major.
Yeah, well,
Right.
I had to up my game because I see On's work, I see Vic's work, I see Joe's work when he decides to draw something, and I see Allison's.
I know. I'm the one who
Allison
just
is
fucks all the time.
yeah, Allison's doing a whole comic book too. It's like I think Allison and On are doing comic books while I'm just doing like 8.5 by 11, scribblies. So that's anyway.
Well,
Uh,
Vic, are you able to show what you've got
yeah, let's see what Vic's
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah, let's see.
without freezing?
Here we go. I hope so. Here we go. Hopefully.
Oh, it's Cyclops!
Oh, that's nice.
This is
I
my
like that a
hero.
lot.
Cyclops is awesome. He doesn't get enough respect. This is great.
He gets
I
no
like it.
respect because he doesn't deserve any respect.
He deserves so much respect.
He's a
Everybody's been
putz. He's
Nope.
a putz.
Nope. He's just written that way, and it sucks that he's written that way. Cyclops is the X-Men badass.
He's not bad. He's just drawn that way. Got it. Okay.
No, that's Jessica Rabbit, not Cyclops.
Oh,
Nice.
right.
Nice. I got that reference. All right, Vic. Let us head out of here. Next week we're going to be talking all Batman spoilers the whole time. It'll be a lot of fun. You'll probably have me pissed off. We'll have Maverick on here. We'll probably bring in a few people. That'll be fun.
Hey! Before though, the next freestyle we do, we have Let It Out
Mhm.
on
I was okay.
Sunday, and I
Where
want
Gerald will just be talking the whole time.
well, it's okay. She was like, she
Definitely on
really
it,
thought
On. Go with it, On. That was amazing.
Hey, we got to get the word out. If people aren't seeing it, that's not your fault. That's our fault. We got to get the word out that it's going on. And
I know that Gerald really
I
draws.
gotta drop by and let it out. I've been hanging out with Pop Van Zants on Sundays, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Join us.
Yeah,
We want
definitely.
we'd love for
Yeah,
you to draw along because Vic has been killing it too. He's been, being my co-host now for that show. It's like we got another illustrator that's on with us. We have our guest, and we have Vic, and we have myself. So occasionally I say a few words on, but
well, if you send me a link to jump on,
I try
to jump on. I'll jump
Yeah.
on.
yeah.
well, it's so the platform of that one's a little bit different. So it's going to be it's the host and the co-host, and then
and then it has the guest doing.
and then as
stuff.
the guest, and they talk through the whole thing. You do their challenges, all this sort of stuff, and then what they do is they have challenges where people can draw off screen on their own.
Yep,
Put
I've done a
it in
few
our
of them.
art show, and then
Yep.
goes up. Yeah, so
draw
that's
along
sort
with
of thing.
us. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Oh.
that I advertise my stuff on Pop Van Zant's stream on Sundays in the afternoons. It conflicts.
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
conflicting
and you can
times.
always tell Pops that he can always reach out to me. My door's always open, and I'd love to chat with him. So
Oh, well,
yeah,
I'm sure.
well, I
I'll
get
talk to
on.
anybody.
Yeah,
What's up with me?
Yeah.
sure.
And put when you gotta put your Batman on the drawing bid. Let people know that you.
Okay,
actually
I'm gonna put On's name at the bottom of it instead.
No. What you should do is say on the bottom and say, "I draw sometimes." Gerald.
Occasionally.
We'll get
I
all the
just
comics
talk,
cast crew
but
to
you
put
know, every
on-
now and then I poop this out, and there we go.
Yeah.
No,
but
We'll
because
get the whole
I-
comics cast crew to put one out on there.
Yeah, we should do that.
We'll all do
We
it.
should definitely do
Yeah.
that. Yeah, and
Yeah,
what
do
we can
it.
do is whatever money that we raise, we can donate it to Golden Fight. Sounds like a plan.
Oh wow,
And-
I love how you just
Yeah.
put that all the way around, like a true.
That's
Talk.
the way it should be. So I'm gonna put On's name because I think it'll get higher bids if I put On's name underneath it. And they're gonna they'll probably.
You know, before we shut down, do we have the image
put
to
this
be able
one.
to bring up for our Sunday show? Well, we have.
I'll put this
Batman.
one.
Oh,
that was a
wow.
bad-
badass
Yeah.
Batman.
Yeah, there's the
Oh, yeah.
Batman. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
put that one.
See, that Batman's much prettier than my Batman. Mine's just scribbles.
Oh, we'll finish yours.
Oh,
We'll
stop
finish
it,
yours
Joe.
this
Gerald.
week.
I
And you can put prints, okay?
I don't ever finish anything. I just put scribbles down. So.
And you are allowed to put prints on there as well. So,
Mhm.
but Joe,
No,
I
I
still
won't do
want
it. I
an
was told
original.
not It's my original work that I swipe from myself.
No, Joe. All you
Oh,
have
I'll
to do
swipe
is
my own stuff.
It's a print, and then you got to put like, limited edition of 10. So that way,
No.
What
What I'll do is I'll say Joe's work, art, formerly known as print.
All right, I don't think anybody got the Prince reference there. So, formerly known as Prince.
How can we not
you
get
want
that?
to.
I mean, come on.
Oh, because On's a youngin. She's not gonna get it.
She was
She's
laughing.
She's laughing at us, not with us.
That's the same thing.
Yeah,
I'm still laughing.
Yeah, she's just laughing.
I'm still laughing.
She's just
Just
laughing.
because she's like 12 doesn't mean that we have to hold that against her.
Okay. All righty. I
What's
think
your
that was.
words?
That's it.
All right.
So,
and on that note, thanks everyone for being on. That was actually so I got called out for calling I did do a dad joke on this show. So there you go.
Yeah, that was a dad joke, but that was actually somewhat funny, so I forgive.
All right.
All right.
That's
the
not
artist,
All right.
formerly known as Prince.
I think we're gonna close it out there. So thank you everybody for watching, commenting, and we'll see everybody on Sunday. All right. Bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.